The kindergarten class had a homework assignment to write about something exciting that happened to them. When the time came for the little kids to give their reports, the teacher was calling on them one at a time. She was reluctant to call upon little Johnny, knowing that he sometimes could be a bit crude. But eventually, his turn came. Little Johnny walked up to the front of the class and, with a piece of chalk, made a small white dot on the blackboard, then sat back down. The teacher couldn't figure out what Johnny had in mind for his report, so she asked him just what that was.
"It's a period,"
reported Johnny.
"Well, I can see that,"
she said.
"but what is so exciting about a period?"
"Damned if I know,"
said Johnny.
"but this morning my sister said she missed one. Then Daddy had a heart attack, Mommy fainted, and the man next door shot himself."
Sister Mary Catherine lived in a nunnery a block away from Jack's liquor store in Dublin. One day, she came into the store and said,
"Oh, Jack, give me a pint of the brandy."
"Sister Mary Catherine," exclaimed Jack, "I could never do that. I've never sold alcohol to a nun in my life."
"Oh, Jack,"
she responded.
"it's for Mother Superior."
Then her voice dropped.
"She's getting on in years, and it helps her constipation, you know."
So, Jack sold her the brandy. Later that night, Jack closed the store and walked home. As he passed the nunnery, who should he see but Sister Mary Catherine? And she was snookered. She was singing and dancing, whirling around and flapping her arms like a bird, right there on the sidewalk. A crowd was gathering, so Jack pushed through and exclaimed, "Sister Mary Catherine, for shame! You told me this was for Mother Superior's constipation." Sister Catherine did not miss a beat as she replied,
"And so it is, me lad, so it is. When she sees me, she's really going to
A girl came skipping home from school one day.
"Mommy, Mommy!"
She yelled.
"We were counting today, and all the other kids could only count to 4, but I counted to 10. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
"Very good,"
said her mother.
"Is it because I'm blonde, Mommy?"
"Yes, it's because you're blonde,"
her mother replied. The next day, the girl came skipping home from school.
"Mommy, Mommy!"
She yelled.
"We were saying the alphabet today, and all the other kids could only say it to D, but I said it to G. See? A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
"Very good,"
said her mother.
"Is it because I'm blonde, Mommy?"
"Yes, Pumpkin, it's because you're blonde."
The next day, the girl came skipping home from school.
"Mommy, Mommy!"
She yelled.
"We were in gym class today, and when we showered, all the other girls had flat chests, but I have these."
Pointing to her overly developed breasts.
"Very good,"
said her embarrassed mother.
"Is it because I'm blonde, Mommy?"
"No, honey. It's because you're 25.
Several men are in the locker room of a local gym. A cell phone on a bench rings, and a man puts the phone on speaker and begins to talk. Everyone else in the room stops to listen. "Hello?" says the man. A woman answers.
"Honey, it's me. Are you at the club?"
"Yes," the man replies. The woman continues.
"I'm at the mall now, and I found this beautiful leather coat. It's only $1,200, down from $1,900. Is it okay if I buy it?"
"Sure, go ahead if you like it that much," says the man.
"Oh, thanks so very much,"
says the woman.
"I also stopped by the Mercedes dealership this morning and saw the new models. There was one that I really, really liked."
"How much?" asks the man. The woman replies,
$80,000.
"Okay," says the man. "But for that price, I want it with all the optional extras."
"Great!"
The woman says.
"Oh, and one more thing. The house that we looked at last year, it's back on the market. They're asking for $1.5 million.
The man replies, "Well then, go ahead and make them an offer, but no more than $1.25 million. "Love you, bye," says the man as he hangs up. The other men in the locker room are looking at him in absolute astonishment. Then he smiles and asks, "Anyone know whose phone this is?" A rich man was trying to find his daughter a birthday gift when he saw a poor man with a beautiful white horse. He told the man that he would give him $500 for the horse. The poor man replied, "I don't know, mister. It don't look so good," and walked away. The next day, the rich man came back and offered the poor man $1,000 for the horse. The poor man said again, "I don't know, mister. It don't look so good." On the third day, the rich man offered the poor man $2,000 for the horse and said he wouldn't take no for an answer. The poor man agreed, and the rich man took the horse home. The rich man's daughter loved her present. She climbed onto the horse, then it galloped right into a tree. The rich man rushed back over to the poor man's house, demanding an explanation for the horse's blindness. The poor man replied, "I told you. It don't look so good." A lady is walking past a pet store when she hears a parrot say,
Hey, lady, you really should lay off the pudding.
The lady is insulted, but ignores the bird and continues on her way. On the way home, she passes by the pet store again, and the parrot once more says,
Hey, lady, you really should lay off the pudding.
By this time, she is furious, so she storms into the pet store and tells the manager about the bird. The store manager apologizes profusely and promises it will never happen again. The next day, the woman deliberately passes by the pet store to test the parrot.
Hey, lady,
Says the parrot.
Yes?
She asks in a challenging tone. The parrot replies,
you know.
A little old lady answered a knock on the door one day, only to be confronted by a well-dressed young man carrying a vacuum cleaner. "Good morning," said the young man. "If I could take a couple minutes of your time, I would like to demonstrate the very latest in high-powered vacuum cleaners,"
Go away.
said the old lady,
I haven't got any money to spend on things like that.
as she proceeded to close the door. Quick as a flash, the young man wedged his foot in the door and pushed it wide open. "Don't be too hasty," he said. "At least wait until you've seen my demonstration." And with that, he emptied a bucket of horse manure onto her hallway carpet. "If this vacuum cleaner doesn't remove all traces of this horse manure from your carpet, madam, I will personally eat the remainder." The old lady stepped back and said,
Wait here while I go get a spoon. I hope you've got a darn good appetite. 'Cause they cut off my electricity this morning.